with Jeannie's Designs, and we're getting ready to do the Mav Pack. I honestly have had this pattern for quite some time, but I did make one way back when. I didn't like how it turned out. I increased the size. I used too heavy of a vinyl, and I didn't like it. So I'm going to do this by the pattern. I am not using vinyl except for the outside bottom gusset. Let me go over my pattern pieces. But the Mav Pack is a Lynn's handmade pattern. She's given me permission to do her patterns. Isn't that cute? It's going to be very cute. This is Theratex that I'm using for the front and the back. And I did put a piece of Decaville Light outside of the seam allowances on both pieces. We'll see. The Theratex is pretty floppy without it, and I thought it needed a little something. So we'll see how it goes. I'm doing waterproof canvas for the inside pieces. For the triangular rings, and I'm only going to do one to attach my crossbody strap to. So I have two of those out of the Theratex. Let me get another clip here. And I have two of the connectors, which are for 1-inch connectors, but I'm also using, oh, I didn't get my strap. I'm going to use 1.5-inch webbing. I have lots of that right now, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. Here is the top of the strap, two of those. Zipper ends, two of those. D-ring connectors, one of those, which will, I only need half of this because I'm only going to put one on. I forget what this little piece is, but we'll figure it out. Two zipper pockets on the inside, two zipper panels, one on the inside and one on the outside, and then the gusset, one for the inside and one for the outside. This is where I'm using it's not a heavy vinyl, but it's not really lightweight. I have no interfacing on that. And then I'm using some hot pink. I'm kind of in the hot pink mode here. I'm using some hot pink number 5 zipper tape. Two 1-inch swivel clasp. Yeah, two 1-inch. One 1.5-inch slide adjuster. One 1.5-inch square ring, and then two, I don't know if I need 2 or 3 1-inch D-rings. And then I need to get a two number 5 zipper pulls. Let me see what she says for how many zipper pulls. Yeah, you just need 2. Okay. Let's see how it goes. Let's get started. All right, so I chose this gorgeous 1.5-inch strap, so I'll be using that. And then I had my 2 zippers cut, one longer and one shorter, just like the pattern. And then for my tag, I am going to be using one of my metal tags in silver, since I'm using all silver hardware. And I'll get a piece of Decaville Heavy for that. So the first thing we're going to do is, on the pattern piece, on one of your lining pattern pieces, she has you mark a line and cut this into 2 pieces. Now, I did all my pieces on the scan and cut, so my centers from the SVG file were already there. If you don't have the SVG files, then you're going to want to mark all your centers before you get started. That's one thing I really like about that scan and cut and the SVG files, because it does it for you. It's a beautiful thing. All right, so for our D-rings, we're just divided down the middle, and we're matching that middle mark. So just like that. Oh, I missed my little ladybug by just a hair. And then we're gonna stitch all the way around, and then we'll divide it in two. I don't think I'm gonna need to, but in case I do. Using hot pink thread. And a stitch length of 4. And then I'm just gonna fold those together and cut them in half. So there's my 2 D-ring connectors. All right, then you're gonna take your strap. Oh, she has you going ahead and putting the D-rings on. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. I think I'm only going to use one, but I'm going to just put them together for now. It's all right. And just make sure that your raw edge is in the inside, not showing. Dangerous. I'm just dangerous today. All right, there's my 2 D-rings. Okay, I'll put those in my little bucket. And then we're gonna grab our 2 strap toppers, which are these 2. And we're gonna put those wrong sides together. Oh, hold on. I gotta read this. All right, I completely forgot what I was doing with this, but yeah. So one of your D-rings, I do need 2 D-rings. Not 3, but 2. So we're gonna put that right, this is one of your strap toppers, lay it right side up, lay one of your D-rings right inside there, lay your other strap connector in there. Mine doesn't feel like it's centered. There we go. And we're just gonna sandwich that and stitch around 3 sides, leaving this bottom side open at the seam allowance in the pattern. You're gonna have to be careful not to go over your D-ring. You shouldn't have any trouble with that, but just keep that in mind. All right, do not cut this off, but you do want to cut your corners. just like this. So all 4 of those corners, here, 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 and here. All right, let's turn it right side out. You can just pull that. These are so small. Oh, God. It's like mini. Everything's mini. And poke your corners out without going through your stitches. Look how small this is. So get the corner out as best you can. I don't feel like my corner's where it should be. Okay. I got scissors everywhere. All right, now we're gonna top stitch all 4 sides. Man, this feels tiny. See, when I made this before, I increased everything. I increased the size. So this is feeling very miniature to me. Just 1/8 of an inch top stitch. That little baby. There you go. That's all you need. All right, set that aside. Now grab your D-ring anchors, which are these 2 pieces. And we're gonna take our other D-ring. Now you might have 2 more of these, but I'm only gonna put a D-ring anchor on one side. All right, and then we are going to, I have 2 of these, of course, now. Take one of these, lay it right side up, and fold it that long edge just a little, and just clip that in place. And then we're gonna slide our D-ring. Man, it feels huge. Right inside there. And your D-ring is gonna hang over, just so you know. So your D-ring is gonna hang out this end a little. Okay, now we're gonna stitch across this seam only, the top where this D-ring is, at the seam allowance in the pattern. Okay. And again, don't cut your D-ring off. And then turn that right side out. Oh my. And punch out your corner as best you can. I did not trim my corner, but that's all right. I don't think we need to. And then we're gonna top stitch all 3 edges. Well, that little hang that we have, little wing, we'll cut that off. I'm gonna start here, I think. Yeah. go slow. Okay. And now you can cut off those little wings that you have right here. So that's what you have. Now, if you're going to put one of these on both sides, you do, if you use the scan and cut, you do have another one, but I'm only going to use one. So, all right, moving on. Let me get my outer pieces ready. All right, so for my front, I centered my tag in the front. This is the front piece. On the back piece, which is this other piece, I have Decaville light on both of them outside the seam allowance. Take your strap, I think this is called the strap topper, and center that on the back. And you want to put whatever looks the best for you. Mine is fine either way. Center that, and then for your strap anchor, this is the strap topper, and then for the D-ring anchor, you're going to want to put it on whichever side works for you. If you want to put two, that way you can go back and forth, certainly do that. And then I'm just going to baste those in place. So I'm just thinking, this is how this is going to be. Yeah. She even tells you which side to put it on. I thought she might. That's how I was looking. And you're just placing that where she tells you to in the pattern. That's one thing about Lynn's patterns. She has excellent, really excellent directions. All right, so there I have my topper and my D-ring anchor. I have my tag on there. So those are those two pieces. Now we're gonna grab all our innards. And I've got basting spray on these. That's why they're so sticky. It's funny because I did an alteration for somebody that had a sequin pants, and I added, I cut off about 8 inches because I hemmed them for her. And with that extra that I cut off the sequin pants, I added them to a little strapless top because she needed the support to have straps. But I've got pink sequins everywhere. They were going to a birthday party and going to see the movie Barbie. She sent me pictures. They all looked so cute. Very, very funny. All right, so let's take our zipper, which should be cut at exactly the length she tells you to in the pattern, and your zipper tabs. And we're gonna lay those right sides together on both ends. And then we'll do, what's the seam allowance? Yeah, okay. And stitch those on. I don't like using zipper tabs, but I am following this time. I'm following the pattern exactly as I can because I didn't like how it turned out the last time I did it. And then we'll just top stitch that at 1/8 of an inch. It's funny because I did do a video on my first one and I didn't even post it. I didn't like it. I didn't like how it turned out. I didn't like anything about it. And that doesn't happen very often because most things I make turn out okay. But it was completely my mistake. I didn't like the fabrics I chose. They were way too heavy for this type of bag. It was vinyl and it was way too thick. So keep that in mind if you're going to use vinyl. Do something very soft and pliable and not thick. All right, so there's our zipper tabs. All right, what do we do next? So take the piece that you cut in half and we're going to lay our, let's see, complete zipper, lay it face down on top of the edge of the bottom portion with the zipper pull to the, going to the left, okay? And then I'm guessing that zipper pull to the left followed by one of the zipper pocket pieces face down. Okay, so one of your zipper pockets face down. Now these, my scan and cut did not give me a center mark. Interesting. I'm going to go ahead and do it. I don't think I need them both, but I'm going to do it. And this didn't, because I cut it in half, it didn't also have a center mark. Okay. Okay. You could use double-sided tape here if you wanted to. Hold on a minute. I don't like it. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I didn't have mine centered and it was off and I didn't like it. So now I'm gonna sew those together at the seam allowance in the pattern. So you've got 3 pieces here, just FYI. My zipper went askew. Hold on. Okay. That ain't gonna work. Okay, I'm relenting and using double-sided tape because I didn't like that it wasn't staying centered for me, even with clips, and so I'm just using a couple pieces of 1/8 inch, and she even talks about that in the pattern. You know, it just keeps things where you want them to be. And I didn't like how it was turning out. All right, let's sew that together. Much better. Much better. Okay. Now fold those over and we'll top stitch along that bottom. Oh, mine is so sticky because of my basting tape. It's hilarious. All right. There we go. Now top stitch along your zipper with all the wrong sides together. Okay. All right. Now, take your other piece, and I marked my center. Hold on, I marked it on this side. Let me see. There we go. So take your other top piece that you cut off and lay it. Oh, I'm going to use some double-sided tape. I'm going to. And I'm going to put a piece of double-sided tape on the right side of my other pocket piece. Okay, because that we are going to attach right sides together. So here's the inside of my pocket, right sides together at the top zipper, just like that. And then we're going to add our smaller piece of our lining, right side down, centered. Okay, so wrong side, but our right side of our zipper pockets are together, and this is the wrong side up because the right side is against our zipper. And you're going to sew that at the same seam allowance in the pattern. And you're going to have to just make sure your zipper's out of the way, your zipper pull. I have my zipper foot on, so I'm not having any problem with that. But if you don't, then you'll have to mess with that. All right, and then take your top piece only and fold it up and top stitch body out from the, yep, and top stitch 1/8. So your pocket, your zipper pocket's down here. You're only top stitching this. Okay, hold on. All right, cut off any excess of your zipper tape and zipper tabs. And then turn it over, and if, which they won't, your zipper pocket doesn't match, and mine is forever sticky, so I'm just gonna mark it and do it that way. And then you're not closing this pocket on the bottom, because that's how we're turning the bag. We are closing the sides, however. Okay. And then I'm just gonna fold those up. This is not like any, it's just like, I should say, any other zipper pocket. Okay. This is not easy to do, I'll just tell you, because we're gonna, oh, it's fine. Now we're gonna close that sides, all right? I'll explain it in just 1 second. So just go as far as you can up to your zipper. I know it feels weird, because you're not going to be able to go all the way up. And do that on both sides. It'll end up being closed when we put the bag together. And then just pull those out so that you have a nice edge, so that when you turn the bag and you go to finish this, you'll already have that done. Mine is so sticky because of the basting tape I used. It's just sticking right there for me. It's a beautiful thing. Look at that. Oh, that's funny. All right, so there's your zipper pocket. So you have right sides together. Don't worry about that it's not quite closed here. That'll be done when we finish the bag. All right, so set that aside for just a minute. And grab your zipper panel and your zipper. Okay, so you should have an interior, an exterior, and your zipper panel. All right. So let's use the exterior first. And we're gonna lay our zipper let me read this through. Hold on. Okay, I had my zipper pull on, so that's what was throwing me off. So take your outside piece, lay it face down. Again, I'm using some 1/8 inch double-sided tape, and lay your zipper panel right sides together at the edge of that piece. And I put a piece of 1/8 inch on the right side of my lining. And sandwich that in between. I don't know if you hear any noise. My husband's out in the garage. All right, and we'll stitch that together at the seam allowance in the pattern. Now, I left my zipper long. It's just easier for me to get zipper pulls on that way. You know, again, I'm not in this for the struggle. So, and then pull those two together, and we'll do some top stitching. And add our zipper pull back. This Theratex, by the way, is beautiful to sew with. It really is. It does need to be interfaced, just like I interface the outsides, I think. Okay, let's top stitch. And then we're basting the two pieces together. Now, add your zipper pull back on. You know, a lot of backpacks have 2 zipper pulls. You don't need that. This is such a small, it's such a small bag. You just really don't need it. All right, let's grab our gussets. Our 2 gussets, and we're gonna just do what we normally do with gussets. On this one, we're gonna lay it the outside, right sides together, and it matches perfectly. How did that happen? Huh. And then we'll lay our inside on the inside, right sides together. And what's our seam allowance? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna cut off my excess zipper here. Burn the end of that a little. Okay. And we're gonna turn those right side out and top stitch those. 1/8 of an inch. Okay. Then you're gonna take the other side of your zipper panel, put your lining or your outside right sides together. And take your lining piece and put it right sides together. So this is it's exactly the same as any other circular gusset. And sew that together at the seam allowance in the pattern. Pay particular attention though to the seam allowances, because it'll make a big difference when you go to put the bag together. You need to be pretty precise. Hold on a second. Okay, so turn it right side out, and you should now have a loop. Just like that. And then top stitch this other end. Man, I got some stray thread there. Okay. Now, I'm guessing that we're gonna baste that all together. Yep. But we need to find our centers first. So put your two seams together and clip those together. And I just do it on both sides so everything's nice and straight. And then you're gonna wanna mark your centers on both sides. So there and there, and also here. And I don't want to clip my zipper tape, so I'm just marking it. If I can help it, I don't clip into my zipper tape, I mean. Okay. So now you have your centers marked. Oh my gosh, you guys. She doesn't have you based. Yes, she does. Good, good, good. Then, okay. So now we're gonna just baste these together. My husband just finished mowing the yard, and I think he's getting in the pool. And I believe that I will go join him. But let me finish this first. Okay, so we're just going to base that at 1/8 of an inch on both sides. Just so it doesn't move around when we're trying to put the bag together. You don't have to do this piece, but I highly encourage you to do it. Okay, our zipper gusset is complete. Isn't that cute? Yeah, and this vinyl is not very heavy, so I'm very happy with that. All right. My husband's out there making all kinds of noise. That's hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna go get in the pool, and I'll finish this later today. All right, so we're ready to we finished our gusset. We're ready to put this on. We're just matching all the center marks. So you should have already marked your centers on your gusset and your, this is the front piece. And honestly, you can put the zipper on the front or you can put it on the back. It doesn't really matter. It's really up to you. I'm putting the zipper on the back portion. That's where I prefer to have it, but if you want to put it on the front, you certainly can do that. One step that I didn't mention, when you get the front and the out exterior and the zipper interior piece done, hold them up against each other to make sure they're the same size. And if they aren't, sometimes the zipper panel will be a little bit bigger. Just trim it to match the size of your exterior. I didn't mention that, but that's an important piece, really. Okay, so you can see I have that kind of cupped in there. I have, oh my gosh, this is a little baby. It's gonna be so cute. I'm trying to decide. I'm gonna do it with my gusset up. And I'm gonna start on the bottom. Okay, I'm just going to turn it out real quick and see. Yeah, that looks actually pretty good. Pretty good. No puckering. There is a tiny little pucker right there. I'm okay with that. Look at that. Oh, there's a tiny one right there. That's all right. Cute, cute, cute. All right, let's see. What's next? So I'm going to go around it one more time because I got pink on black, and you can see that sometimes, so I'm going to go around one more time. Give it a second row of stitches. I don't need to do this because it's so small, but I don't mind. All right. Okay, now let's see. Okay, take this piece. I gotta read through this. All right, so you take your other liner piece, the one without the zipper, and lay the piece that you just did as flat as you can get it. And we're gonna lay this right sides down. And we're gonna clip this in place. This is very interesting. I think on my other one, I just did some binding. But I'm really trying to do this one just like she has in the pattern. Okay, so same thing, match all your centers, lay this as flat as you can get it. That wasn't terrible, but yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. Okay, now we gotta top stitch this hole closed. Very interesting. Okay. I mean, that's not too bad. It's just way tiny. I don't really, honestly. I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm holding judgment until I get it done. You know, there are some patterns that just aren't for you. Okay. Yeah. Ugh. We'll see how it goes. All right, let me just read through this. All right, I made a decision. I am going to bind this side. I'm not going to struggle with it. It's too tiny for me to struggle with. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna put these two together and then I will bind this. So I finished my zipper. Let me just baste these together. Move your zipper pull in the middle. Just make sure you caught it all, yeah, and leave your zipper in the middle. I did close up my zipper pocket. And then I'm gonna lay this same way. You're gonna do it the same way, except you're gonna put binding on here and not turn it. All right, I am gonna trim this up, but just, you know, barely. You know me and trimming, I probably end up doing too much. This is a little... All right, that's enough, Barb. All right, let me just see what I got here. So much better. Oh, let me go get some binding. All right, I have 2 pieces of binding that were shorter than I wanted, so I'm just putting them on a crisscross here. And I'm gonna sew them together. Okay, and I'm going to start on the bottom. And I will clip it all the way around. Sometimes I don't, but I am. I kind of regret not doing the binding on the other side, but live and learn, you know? All right, guys and gals, let's see how we did. Okay, we caught it all the way around. That is a beautiful thing. So there it is. There's your pocket. Cute little pocket. Okay, you still have to turn it right side out, so let's see. Okay, let's see if it zips good. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. I mean, it is a baby bag. It is very cute. I would bind both sides. I wouldn't mess with trying to turn it. It's too small. Look at that. That is cute though. All right, let me do the strap. Let me get all my stuff ready for the strap. All right, for your strap end, oh, I got a ladybug on there. That's cute. You have two pieces of webbing. One is 6-inch and one is the rest of the webbing. So on one of your long ends, I put a piece of 1/8-inch double-sided tape, and you just want to fold that, and you're going to add that to one end. And I'm just using some of my black and white checker Theratex. Okay, and then you're gonna do either a box around it or just two. I'll probably do a box. Okay, my bobbin ran out as well, so it was providential. But there's my little box. It's not perfect, but it's gonna be hidden under here. So you're gonna take your strap adjuster and you're gonna pull that down. And let's see what she says. Sew in place or add 2 rivets. I'm not going to put rivets in webbing, so I'm going to sew it in place. I'm going to put one here. As close to the adjuster as I could get. And then I will add, it's kind of noisy, isn't it? And then I'm going to add one right on top of that other stitch on here. Perfect. Okay. Let's see something here. I didn't really. All right. That was a lot to do about not much. All right. So there you go. Now we're going to add one of our solo clasps. Oh no, I can't add one of my swivel cloths. Oh, we're gonna add our square ring. Take the rectangle ring. Noisy. And put that on and feed that up and through the slide adjuster. So this is what you should have. All right. Now we're gonna add our other 6-inch piece to this square ring. Interesting. I've not done one of these straps before. I know they're very popular. Okay, and then we're gonna just sew that closed. Okay. Now we're going to take these two pieces and add our 1-inch. You know what? I'm going to add, these aren't very sturdy. I'm just going to add a piece of Decaville down the middle. I don't know if she calls for that. I don't think she does. I'm doing it because this is not very sturdy. I mean, it is. It's sturdy, but and for this size bag, it's probably fine. I just would feel better, especially because I plan on selling this, that it's sturdy and not going to come apart. You know. And pull apart, I should really say. Right in the middle there, where the swivel clasp is going to be. Right there. Okay. Now, put your swivel clasp on. And these are 1-inch swivel clasps. Oh my gosh, those fit perfectly. All right, and then we're gonna actually put a little piece of double-sided tape on each end. Actually, just need one end, really. But here, I'll show you where I'm putting them. Double-sided tape, 2 little pieces right there. And you're going to add that Yeah, you're going to add that right on top of there. And sandwich your webbing right in between. Just like that. And I'm going to put just one clip there. And then we're going to do that exact same thing over here. And I think I just need 2 pieces, 1 on each end. Same thing. Oops. Same thing. And then we will stitch all the way around. I probably in retrospect would have used vinyl here, but I think this will be fine. All right, now we're just going to stitch all the way around there. And I'm going to start over here. Eighth of an inch. And I'm going to back up because I don't want to get in my, I'm going to go in reverse, really. And then I'll turn it around. Just so my swivel clasp isn't in my way. Okay. Nothing to it. I do have some excess here, which I'm just going to trim off. There you go. So we'll do that on this side too. And then we'll be done. We'll attach it to the bag and we'll be done. Again, I'm going to back up, back stitch. It's going to go all the way there. Cut off a little bit of excess here, not much. Where's my other scissors? Let's use these. Alright, let's see what we got. Guys, girls. I'll go get my stuff and see. If it fits in here. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, here's the Mav Pack. So one of my subscribers asked if the things that I carry every day would fit in here. The things that I carry every day will not fit in here. And I should preface that. They will, with one exception. So here it is. It is a tiny, tiny little thing. And I'll get up and put it on so you can see what it looks like. The zipper's in the back. You open it up. The purse pal fits in there perfectly. My sunglass case fits in there perfectly. My sanitizer fits in there perfectly. This is the Jordan pouch, the long. So it won't fit. It's just a little too long. But what would fit is if you make the short Jordan pouch. I'm gonna go see if I have one. Hold on. 1 second. Okay. Short Jordan pouch, purse pal, eyeglass case, hand sanitizer are all in here. So the short Jordan pouch, it doesn't hold as much, but this is the short compared to the long. It's not significant, but it is just enough. So there you can see, it's about 1 inch shorter. That's all it needs to go in the Jordan pouch, in the purse pouch. I mean, the Mav Pack. Now, is it a tight? It's not, it's snug, but I mean, it's a small bag. So everything is in there. Let me shorten this up. This is way too long for me. I'm kind of a short girl. There we go. Now, I mean, in retrospect, I probably should have put it on the other side. Oops, I keep doing the same thing. Let me put it on my other shoulder. There we go. Yeah, that's perfect. You can get to it easily. I mean, there's everything in there. I don't need any more room. Now, this is perfect for a kid or somebody that only carries their wallet and hand sanitizer and glasses. If you don't carry a Jordan pouch, so I've got my hand sanitizer, my purse pal, and my sunglasses. Perfect. There you go. Cute. The Mav Pack. If you want to put your Jordan pouch in there, make the short, not the long. It won't fit unless you want to make this a little bit bigger. This actually came out really cute. Let me open it up and I'll show you my binding. I almost sat down. I would have sat down on my ass. That would have been very bad. And you have that little zipper there too. Put your keys. you. You can put your little keys in there or wherever. I mean, so this side has the binding. This side does not. If I make more of these, which I might, I will use binding for both sides. So much easier, you guys. So much easier. Okay. I got everything that I carry in there, and it fits perfectly. I better take it out, because if I don't, I'll forget I have it in there, and then I'll wonder where all my stuff went. There you go. The Mav Pack. I mean, it's small, but it's mighty. So the only thing I would change is to do the binding. The Theratex is perfect for this with Decaville light. And then a soft, thinner vinyl for the bottom gusset is fine. I think the other thing I would change is to use the pretty lightweight waterproof canvas from Indo Love Creations, or another vendor that carries really light waterproof canvas. That's what I would do if I did this again. The Theratex is perfect for it though. Nice and soft. You don't want anything heavy. She actually tells you to do it in cotton. And this would be cute in cotton. It'd probably be easier to do in cotton. There you go. Thanks for watching. I hope this is helpful. I mean, you saw me struggle a little bit with turning it. Like I said, I'd do the binding. As much as some of you may hate binding, it's so worth it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.